yourself and your team to be the best. Way to go, Ruby Renville.
All right, congratulations, Ruby Rengo. She's honored for 500 rebounds. Let's listen in on Pete now.
Beginning with Clear Lake. Number 11, Alyssa Burbach. Number 13, Kaylin Kurtz. Number 15, Bryn Olson. Number 31, Shelby Meyer. And number 33, Taryn Nile. Now the starting five for the Pirates. Number 1, Josie Erickson. Number 3, Kaylee Moore. Number 13, Ruby Hernando. Number 22, Jacob Jersey Hicks. And number 25, Carly Burton.
All right, so there we go. The starting lineups out there. We're about set here in Grantsburg. These teams come in at kind of the opposite end. Well, Grantsburg's 5-8 overall. Clear Lake is 10-2. Look at the girls' starters here for Grantsburg. And it's Rango versus Meyer, and it's a bit of a stalemate, but Meyer got enough of it and gets it over to Burbach. And we are underway here. Clear Lake 10-2 in the conference. There's another block. She has over 100 blocks in her career. Ruby Rango getting another one. There's a deflection by Kaylee Moore, but Clear Lake continues with it, and a three-pointer on the way, and it's good. That's Alyssa Burbach. She's the second leading scorer on the team with just about 10 points per game, and this press really gave Grantsburg trouble the first time, but this time Josie Erickson steps in front of a pass and gets the turnover, the steal, and the Pirates at the other end. And that one is taken away by Burbach. Drops it off, ball is lost, and it's out of bounds off of Clear Lake. So Grantsburg will get it back. This press, Grantsburg only scoring 22 points their first meeting, losing 38-22. Pirates generally score about 40 a game, and Clear Lake generally gives up about 38 a game. So we could have ourselves a close one here. Grantsburg coming off of a loss up in Northwood 57-34 and lost the ball there. Clear Lake coming off of a loss to Webster. Webster's a juggernaut this year, 63-54. Grantsburg's lost 3 in a row. Clear Lake's lost 2 out of their last 3. So both teams kind of looking to get back on track. Early on here, quite a few turnovers so far. Here's Moore, up to Erickson, gets across the line, skips over to Hicks. There's Burton up top. Now Moore for 3 to try to tie. No good, and a good rebound there by Shelby Meyer. Up ahead. Burbach over to Kurtz. Kurtz the leading scorer for Clear Lake. Always appreciate coaches putting their stats in with sports. Makes it a little bit more colorful when we can talk about those things. And we've got ourselves a scramble and a scrum and a jump ball down on the floor. Nick keeps talking. Nick does this to me. He knows I've got these headphones on that I can't hear him. And then I take my earphones off, say, "What?" And he's like, "Nothing." You've heard me say that before. Here we go. That ball off the foot Josie Erickson kind of diving for it. Probably better that she missed that one. Or did? Oh, she didn't. That would have been off of Clear Lake. Josie trying to, or showing some hustle there, but ends up not going her way. In, out. Here's a jumper from about 10 feet, maybe 15. No good. First shot of the game went. That was a three-pointer from Burbach. Nobody's made anything since. I know Clear Lake, just from watching the last game and so far this game and looking at some stats, they really pride themselves on their defense. They work the entire floor, nothing easy against the Warriors. Here's Rengo, kicks it out. Erickson now shimmies it on over to Moore. Moore goes baseline and loses it out of bounds. Another turnover on the Pirates. Want to welcome everybody watching from Clear Lake or Clear Lake fans. Glad to have you on board. Always a treat when we get to go to Clear Lake. Everybody treats us really well over there. I really miss the announcer that you guys used to have in a timeout called by Trevor Thompson. And I don't know the name of the guys who were doing it, but they did a fantastic job over there. But that, let's see. Yeah, not a lot to recap here. Timeout called by Trevor Thompson. Trevor, part of that 2005 state team, kind of not a player. You'll have to hang out and see what I'm talking about there. Take a look at the girls' standings right now in the West Lakeland. Nick, can you move the camera over to the left just a little bit? I did not make a great graphic. More. Stop. Oh, back to the right. That's a terrible graphic. I didn't test it. I tested it at home. I'll get that fixed, and we'll be able to see the standings a little bit better next time I pop them up there. So out of the timeout, Coach Thompson talking things over, see if anything changes. One thing that did change, Casey Rombach, happy birthday, is out on the court now, giving Carly Burton a bit of a rest. She's open for three. Little pump fake, now gets back up to Erickson. And over to Hicks, lobbing it in just a little bit short, and it's taken away by Shelby Meyer. Now Grantsburg, that's what they like to do, post up Ruby Rango. She's made a living underneath, and here she gets the loose ball after it was deflected by Rombach. Here's Erickson. Skip pass over to Casey. Casey afraid to let that one go, I think. Ball moved over. Here's Moore. Moore with a little floater, no good. The ball corralled by Warner. Addison Warner into the game for Clear Lake. She'll hand it off to Burbach. And now Anelli Monson getting set to check in for Clear Lake. Here's a three from the corner. It misses, but it goes right to a teammate. That's Kaylin Kurtz for two. And again, right back at that. Oh, it's a timeout called by Trevor. It's going to be a full one. While we have a minute, let's go ahead and say thank you to Northwood Tech.
At Burnett Medical Center, we celebrate all walks of life. From our very first steps to our sprinting strides, from on-the-job site to afterlife retirement. At BMC, we embrace every pair of feet that walks through our doors. Our comprehensive care knows no bounds. It's for the newborns, the professionals, the adventurers, and those who've traveled many miles. We're here to support you. Your journey is unique, and so is our approach to your well-being. Step into BMC, where comprehensive healthcare meets compassion. Burnett Medical Center, providing healthcare for all walks of life.
All right back at it. The inbounds goes to Moore. Moore's going to go all the way and lose the handle, but it's tapped out. That was poked from behind. Nice job by Kaylee just to zip down the floor. And this ball is inbounded to Hicks. Good defense by Clear Lake, even stopping passing lanes here. Erickson over to Rombach. Good fake. Uh-oh, that's intercepted. Burbach gets it. It's a 2-on-3, so she'll step back and now drop it underneath. We've seen this before. Last time was an air ball. This one a little better. And again, the offside rebound is corralled. Nora Burr is the girl who got the rebound. Clear Lake seems as though they have a deep bench here. Grantsburg generally goes about 6 players, and there's a tie-up with Casey Rombach. Good job by her and Nora Burr. Got to give a shout-out to the gymnastics team. They'll be competing tomorrow. Is it Marshland? What is it? Marshfield. So safe travels to all of those going down there, and good luck. Renee Rango in for Casey Rombach. And Monson will back it up. And Clear Lake gets into their system. Monson will fake this way. Now she delivers it to Burbach. Back to Monson. Monson finds a little room, or so she thought. Ruby Rango makes up a lot with that long reach of hers, and then an over and back on the Warriors. So lots going on tonight. Ruby Rango was honored before the game for her 500 rebound. She got a ball. We'll get a photo of that up here when I get a chance to pop it into the system. Boys game has a lot on the line. Here's Rango over to Erickson. Now Moore puts it on the ground. She's sort of double teamed. Ball batted back to Josie. Hicks into the corner. Rango leaps to grab it, and she does. Fires it into Big Sis, but it goes off of somebody's hand and into Warner's hands. Warner brings it up. Burbach, and now we've got a traveling call on Clear Lake. Just to finish up all the activities tonight, of course, there's a big game. The boys' game is for the conference lead. Still a couple of weeks left to go in conference, so it's not, sometimes I say it's a de facto conference championship. It's not, because the conference is pretty even. I mean, there's probably some separation at some point, but any team basically can beat any other team on any given night. But as it's turning out, Grantsburg and Clear Lake each have one loss in conference, so it's a big one here tonight. And then before the game, something else special. I'll get to it in a second. Here's Josie Erickson, a little bit of trouble over, and now to Rango. Rango outside the arc. Moving the ball around the perimeter. Now Rango steps back, 2 heels on the three-point line. No good, and Burton comes up with the rebound, and it's stripped from her. I think I misspoke a little bit earlier. I said Grantsburg goes 6 deep on their bench. They actually go about 8 deep. Here's a shot. Ruby, I don't know if she touched it, but she definitely made an impact. Here's Rango. Back to Ruby. I don't think she likes being out there so much. I don't think the Pirates like her being out there so much, but at the moment, that's what it is. In and out, three-pointer. No, Grantsburg's still looking to get their first points on the night, nearing 8 minutes into the game. Clear Lake held Grantsburg to their season low. That one is no good. A season low for Grantsburg when they played in Clear Lake of 22 points. Ooh, Renee may have gotten away with a walk there. Here's Erickson. Rango drops it off to Moore. Moore drives, and she has the ball poked free. Kind of got caught looking to get it down to Burton. And now a little bit of a fast break. Ball batted around. Clear Lake comes up with it. It's loose, but it's picked up again by Kurtz. Here's a three on the way. No good. Another rebound. Kurtz, and she's going to go to low. She got called for traveling on Kurtz, and that gives us a break and gets a couple new players in for each squad. Jersey Hicks and Haley Lundgren come in for Grantsburg, and now a timeout called by Coach Mel Lewis, and that's going to give us a second to say thank you to Physical. Still just 5-0 here in this first game of the doubleheader. About halfway through the first half and only 5 points. So neither squad lightened things up, but defensively there have been a lot of steals. There have been a few offensive miscues, traveling and such. So we'll see. Jessica Simonson says, Grandma Jessie is so proud of Ruby. That's awesome. That's awesome. And then says, go Pirates. Love to have you on the stream. Anybody else want to chime in? We can get your name and message up on the screen. As long as it's something positive about the girls or the game or whatever, just keep it positive. Of course, it's a big deal here in Grantsburg. We've got our native son, Leo Chanel, heading back to his third Super Bowl. He doesn't know life without making the Super Bowl. It's insane. He's been a pro for 3 years now, and this is his third Super Bowl. He doesn't know how to lose a Super Bowl either, and we're all really, really excited for him, happy for him, and I know the tides are turning on the Chiefs fandom and stuff, but I think the majority of Grantsburg is still rooting for the Chiefs to win. That ball knocked out of bounds, stays with the Pirates. Rango, nice pass. Shot up's no good for Hicks. Grantsburg hasn't even really had that many shots. That one is overthrown, and Grantsburg comes away with the board. Here's Hicks picking up the loose ball, and now Moore. Moore across the logo. Ruby Rango got a breather. Now she's going to go back in at the next whistle. Erickson caught up, and I think they're going to call a travel. They do. That was a close one between a travel and a jump ball. The Rango sisters trade spots on the bench. Ruby out there for Grantsburg. Burbach inside, now back over baseline, jump shot, good. Violet Wood with her first bucket. 8 minutes left to go, and Grantsburg is yet to score a point. Here's Hicks, good press break, and now Rango waits for everybody. Here's Hicks. Erickson over to Moore. Good job by Moore not to feed it down to Lundgren. She was covered. Hicks bounces off a defender. Good defense. Picks up her loose ball. And now Lundgren. Lundgren with a couple dribbles over to Moore. Oh, that one was a bit telepathic. And down the other way. And that ball is loose, out of bounds, a little bit of contact. And I think it was off. They're going to call it off of Josie Erickson. And Violet Wood will get a moment on the bench. Hopefully, we're hoping for a big crowd tonight. As the game goes out, I'm sure we'll see the crowd, the stands fill up. A lot of fun things going on tonight. There's a shot, another block by Rango, and it goes to Moore, who's dribbling in the backcourt. Before the game the boys' game. They're going to honor the 2005. Here's a three on the way, and there it is. Grantsburg not only gets their first points, they cut it to a 4-point game. It's crazy how this game has gone. And an interception, and the Pirates have the ball back. So yeah, they're honoring that team before the boys' game, and then the boys' game is a very important one in the conference. So hopefully a lot of people show up to see it. Three-pointer on the way, and Grantsburg can't go back-to-back with that Erickson three-pointer, and Clear Lake clears the boards. Bounce pass in, spin shot, no good. Ooh, good height under there, can't get that second one. Another rebound, and good that time for Kaylin Kurtz. 4 points for her. 9-3 now. Clear Lake with the lead. Here's Erickson. Drops it. Oh, good pass. Good catch. Shot no good, though. Everything was right there. Just what Grantsburg wanted. Just didn't finish the play. And the Warriors back up. Or back out with the ball. That's a tough shot. And another rebound. It's tough for Josie Erickson under there. Definitely height mismatch. Kaylin Kurtz with her 6th point. And good bounce pass. Flipped up to Lundgren. Lundgren, lob, Ruby. Shot is blocked. Good block there by Kurtz. And Carly Burton, as they see that they're getting beat underneath with the height factor. So Carly, another tall gal for Grantsburg after Kurtz had her way a few times, especially offensive rebounds, and has scored 4 points in a row, making it 11-3 now. Jersey Hicks, the only one who scored for Grantsburg, was a three-pointer a moment ago. And that ball taken away. Bit of an odd man rush here. She's going to take it herself. Layup no good. And the rebound, Jersey Hicks keeps her toes off the line and then fires it over to Erickson. Erickson lobs it up to Hicks. Boy, they're just having a little bit of trouble corralling the ball. Here's Erickson. Erickson goes to the rack and is fouled, and Josie will go to the line to shoot 2. Oh, spent a lot of time on the rim apparatus, but didn't go in for Josie. 11-3 with 5:09 left to go in the first half. Not sure what is happening at halftime, if anything. Second free throw for Josie is good. Josie Erickson with a point, and it's 11-4. Clear Lake with the lead. Ooh, good job not picking up that back foot. There's another block by Rango. Is that 3 or 4 blocks already here in this first half for Ruby Rango? And they lob it down to Burton. Burton spins and misses. Clear Lake quickly up ahead, and there's a deflection by Hicks. Goes right back to Clear Lake. Feet are on the line there, and there is Rango. That was a good battle with Rango and Kurtz that time. Rango got the ball, and now it's thrown away and then bounced off of the foot of Josie Erickson. Good heads-up play there by Warner, actually. Everybody had kind of retreated for both squads, and she was going to be trapped in the corner, so she just fired it off the foot and got everybody back into position, ran a play. Now she gets to shoot. No good. Long rebound, and it is caught by 2 girls at the same time. And the jump ball will go to Grantsburg. Oh, were they? I didn't even see that. Nick said Clear Lake was out of bounds when they touched the ball. I didn't even notice that. And it's too late for the replay. But Nick never lies, so. Here's Erickson. Over to Rango. Rango through a couple defenders off the glass and good, and Ruby has her first points of the night. Good strong move there by Ruby Rango. Generally, she's a catch and shoot type of a player. Catch, spin, and shoot. That one's tough. Ruby making a difference on that one as well. Didn't get credit for a block, but again, had The player had to redirect her shot, so she didn't get blocked, and it didn't go in. Josie, thought about three, now goes to the elbow, over to Hicks. Hicks with a mid-range, no good. Carly Burton off her fingertips and goes to Shelby Meyer on the rebound. Three new Clear Lake players set to check in, and one for Grantsburg. In the corner, now down to the low block, and back out from Kurtz. Good job reaching and grabbing that one by Burbach. Now she wants to go baseline. It's a tightrope. And Clear Lake, patient and good ball movement for the Warriors. And I think it was Shelby Meyer got the bucket, her first, and then gets her hand on it. And now Haley Lundgren checks in. So does Monson. 33 is Niles, and I think it was Violet Wood checking back into the game. 11, 13, 15. Oh, that's nice and easy. Burbach, Kurtz, and Olsen. Bryn Olsen checking out. I don't think I said her name yet. And look at trapped. Good pass. And it connects to Lundgren. She tries to get it down to Burton. Burton off the rim and then out of bounds off of Carly on the rebound. And now Casey Rombach checking in. Haley will be performing tomorrow in the gymnastics meet. She won't? What did I say? Oh, I said Haley. Abby will. Jeez. See, that's what I need from you. Just Abby will be gymnasticking tomorrow. Haley is on a cruise or something, right? Is she back? She's back, okay. She's working. She's working tomorrow night. Or tomorrow during the day. Shout out to all my nieces. Might as well throw Mackenzie in there. Hey, Mackenzie, I'm sure you're watching right now. 2:27 left to go. Extremely low scoring game, 13-6. And what do we have? Foul on Kaylee Moore. Clear Lake back with it. In the corner, dumping it down. Good play. Oh, Haley Lundgren with a block. And a timeout called by Trevor Thompson, seeing that Pirates were in trouble there. And so a quick timeout here to get things settled down. 2 minutes and 17 seconds. I think that's the third timeout from Trevor as well. So kind of using them early, but good move there. Let me see if I can quickly fix those standings. It was just too hard to hear. I'll put it up, girls. Oh, I'm not even gonna have enough time. I gotta get Canva up and everything. Jeepers, criminy. Canva. All right, this is the one we want. Let's see if we can make this. Just a little inside baseball. What did I do here even? Oh yeah, there. Yeah, that'll work. 81. Well, they are not waiting for me, are they? Let's see if okay. At the next one, we'll figure it out. Here's Rombach kicking it out. Erickson for three, no good, and a battle for the board and a jump ball. Wow! I thought Clear Lake had come out with it. Lundgren did just enough to tie that ball up with Taryn Niles, and Rango will come out, and Josie Erickson. Sorry, Ringo will come in. Josie Erickson will come out. And this is lobbed into Rango. Rango takes one dribble off the glass. No good. Rebound is on the ground, and I think that's on the baseline. Yes. So it's going to be off of Clear Lake. Back into the game for the Warriors is Shelby Meyer, and coming out is Violet Wood. Yeah, they go about 4 deep on their bench, it looks like. That's good. They basically pressed the whole game. Here's Rango in the paint, kicks it out. Lundgren wants to get by. Sure, decent shot there. And now Haley is in a little bit of pain here. And they blow the whistle. And Haley's down on the ground. Hopefully she's okay. I think we're going to just go ahead and take a break here and be back in just a minute.
A 3D mammogram is a non-invasive X-ray that checks for breast cancer and other abnormalities. Mammograms can detect cancer early, long before it can be felt. At Burnett Medical Center, 3D mammograms takes place in a private room and is conducted by a radiologic technologist. The entire procedure is quick and only takes 10 to 20 minutes. Burnett Medical Center offers 3D mammograms 4 days a week. Don't delay. Call Burnett Medical Center to schedule your mammogram today.
Well, Haley being helped to the bench by Coach Jeremy and Renee Rombach. Hopefully she's okay. I see Renee going for her kit here on the sideline. There's the standings. Look, we got it. So Clear Lake in third, Grantsburg in sixth. And Clear Lake back with the ball. Hopefully Haley is all right. Renee's got the tuning fork out, so you know what that means, if you know what that means. Potentially. Nice. Outside, two-pointer, good. That was Monson for two. Monson's first bucket of the night. Here's Ruby skying for it. Here's Jersey Hicks over to Kaylee Moore. Moore inside, Carly Burton can't get it to go. And the rebound goes to Clear Lake. That's Niles bringing it all the way. Oh, and she's stripped at the end, and it's off of, I think it was Jersey Hicks who got it. Niles inbounds. This is Warner. And back up top, Monson. Warner. She's going to launch a deep three and can it. Addison Warner with her first points. And Clear Lake steals it again, and an easy layup at the other end after the steal. And that's Tara Niles getting her first bucket of the night. And Kaylee loses her glasses, but she's able to find Carly underneath, and Carly gets her first basket of the night. But it's 20-8 with 15 seconds left. Clear Lake will likely try for the last shot here. Maybe, they just lost the handle. It's out of bounds. So Grantsburg with 8.9 seconds remaining will inbound it and try to get a shot off here. Trading a little offense for defense on that substitution. Erickson comes in and Rombach comes out. 8 seconds and the clock starts. Here's Moore. Moore has it deflected. Moore gets it back, 2 seconds. She's gonna launch one deep. Oh, that's on point. Oh, no, it's not. It had the distance. I couldn't see the x-axis there. 20-8. It took more than half of the first half for Grantsburg to get their first points of the night. So lots of credit to that Clear Lake defense. But still, it is a tight game for all intents and purposes. Grantsburg make a couple shots coming out of halftime, and they'll be in business. While we have a second, we've already gone through all of the commercials. I'm looking around to see if there's anything hopping here during halftime. I don't see anything, so what we'll do is I'm just going to play a little slideshow that I made just for times like these, and then we will. I don't know, what do we have? 55 people. You guys want to play the initials game? If you want to play the initials game, give me a thumbs up in the comments, or say, yeah, let's play. If we get a few people who want to play, we'll play that game. So here we go. This is some slides. I can't leave that awesome music up, otherwise we get in trouble from YouTube. All right, I'll narrate a little bit here. That is a picture of the 04-05 team with their silver ball. That's somebody else's photo, but you can see a young Nick Hallberg in there. Well, they're all pretty young, and there they are. That was after the regional championship. We'll get to more of that as we get going, but we don't want to take away Nick's fun. He loves cruising through the stands at halftime, see if anybody's watching. Is that Julian, I think? Yeah, Julian, and is that Brady? Brady Burton down there? Who else we got? Is that Kevin and Raul? I think that's who it is down there. See a smattering of red from Grantsburg fans. I see Goob and Stacy wearing some red. And Amy Hale there, all the Sunquist sisters and Amy and Gina all having a good time. I see my parents have red on this side. I don't know if you can even get that. Can you get there? Oh, there's Adam Hale, of course, Leo's coach. There's mom and dad wearing red. Go, Leo, go. It looks like somebody else down there back towards us is wearing red. But it's acceptable tonight, especially since we're not playing like Luck or something. Clear Lake wearing their blue. So during the break there, you saw some boys basketball pictures from yesteryear. That's the 05 state runners-up. Grantsburg's been to state twice, won a silver ball both times. Quite some great accomplishments, and excited to be able to honor them at halftime. See how many of them were able to make it up. I know it's obviously some bad weather is coming, and a lot of them live far away. So we'll see who makes it up. It'll be a lot of fun. Maybe they'll play the halftime game during the boys' game. They're getting old, Nick. Not as old as us, but so that'll be fun to see those guys again and give them a congrats. Oh, it was Kim Hallberg wearing red. So I'm guessing, yeah, that was probably in honor of Leo, too. All right. Hey, he's playing the birthday song for the birthday girl, Casey Rombach. Did she make any kind of, she made a face? Did she look up here? I wasn't watching. Casey Rombach's birthday. Happy birthday, Casey, 16 years old. All right, and we are getting set for the second half. Time is up on halftime. Oh, probably not. Yeah, Nick said Casey probably doesn't recognize that song. But apparently Pete takes requests now, so if you want to get your song played, give a shout out. I'm sure he'll get on the mic too if you want to. That ball is popped free by Carly Burton and then stays with Clear Lake. So Grantsburg has some work to do here, down by 12, but with the frequency of scoring in this one, that's a lot of points to make up here. Here's Burbach. She got the first bucket of the night. It was a three-pointer. It stayed 3-0 for a while, 5-0 for a long while. And then it started loosening up a bit. Step back, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, and it gets all the way over to Carly, who bats at it, and then is picked up by Clear Lake. Two players on the ground now. Kicked out. Ooh, may have shuffled her feet there. But now Burbach to the corner. Nice bounce pass in, spinning on Ruby. And they're going to get Ruby on the arm there. Good spin move underneath by Meyer. She'll be rewarded with 2 points. Ruby's so good at blocking. It's surprising when she does pick up a foul like that, but Referee right there making the call. 2 shots coming up here for Meyer. Good on the first one. And the second free throw by Meyer off the back, and then Carly Burton comes away with it. Meyer now has 3 points. It's 21-8 Clear Lake. Hicks will take a 3. That's short. The long rebound, Josie Erickson able to pick it up. Josie finds herself free. Now she's going to lob it to Carly Burton, and it's well defended there by Kurtz, knocked away, and Clear Lake comes away with it. And now they get into their offense. Kicked out. They like to drive and dish like that. The three-pointer is no good, but another offensive rebound. Kurtz puts it back up and in, and Kaylee Kurtz has the most points of anybody. She has 8. Ooh, dangerous pass. But Erickson there. Now she's going to go baseline. Runs into Kurtz, and that's a foul. And it should be a shooting foul, and indeed it is. Good aggressive play there for the sophomore going baseline, and she's rewarded with a couple of free throws here. Josie, good. She's 2 for 3 from the line tonight. And has 2 points. Grantsburg looking for double digits here. It is up and it is through. Josie, 3 points, and it's 23-10 Clear Lake. Bounce pass, that one is kicked. I think Josie got her foot on it there. Clear Lake ball, Burbach will inbound. Looking, gets it in. Dribble shot, got a little underneath the basket. I think Ruby got a piece of that one. Carly had that one. That one goes off the top of the backboard, and it's out of bounds off of Clear Lake. I think Ruby may have gotten another block there. And if you were looking during the slideshow at halftime, you saw we were able to get a picture of her receiving her ball that commemorates her 500th rebound and 100th block in her career. Courtesy of Renee Rombach taking that picture, and that ball is swatted out of bounds. And it'll remain with Grantsburg. Turnaround jumper is good. Nice looking shot there by Ruby. Just her 4th point though. If Grantsburg's gonna make a comeback, it'll probably go through her. Now a handoff. Here's Burbach from Kurtz. And that one is intercepted by Burton. Hicks. Moore on top. She gave it a look. Here's Moore giving it a shot. No good. And that is last touched by Clear Lake. And it'll be Grantsburg ball. Into the game, Addison Warner. And checking out will be Burbach. Hicks. Grantsburg, a really young team. No seniors on this team. Well, no, Haley Lundgren is a senior and now a foul. And Michaela Mealy, who plays limited minutes. So otherwise, a very young squad here for the Grantsburg girls. On the other hand, a nice mixture for Clear Lake. I think they have every grade. Yeah, every grade is represented on their starting squad. And up off the glass, that was a nice touch by Shelby Meyer, a junior. She has 5 points now. And back into that press, you knew it was coming. Hicks fires it over to Moore. And Moore will go the distance, or the rest of the way. And now, ooh, Erickson able to get that back. Here's Burton. Burton in some trouble. It's tied up. The ball pops loose, but not before Kurtz was able to tie it up enough, and it'll stay with Grantsburg. Casey Rombach comes in. think Clear Lake brought their own sound system, is absolutely blaring it in the locker room right now. We feel the bass. Oh, good play. Josie Erickson inbounds it to Jersey Hicks. And then a foul, Jersey's 5th point, and she'll go to the line. Not a lot of fouls called in this one. 2 apiece, though, here in the second half. Free throw off the mark. Jersey stays at 5 points, 25-14. Up ahead, meeting Josie Erickson, who stood her ground. Ruby saves it underneath her own basket, gives Clear Lake another crack at it here. Burbach, wow, wide open underneath. Not sure where the defender was. And Shelby Meyer scores. 7 points for Meyer. Here's Erickson. Josie tries to get by. And now a scramble for it across the timeline, and now a jump ball. And into the game, Kaylin Kurtz back in. And checking out will be Shelby Meyer. 27-14 the score. Here, 13:42 left to go in the second half. Shot is up, but there is a foul called. I believe it's Burr who will go to the line. Indeed. Nora Burr looking for her first buckets of the night. 27-14 the score here. Free throw is up and no good. And the second one rattles in, and Burr gets her first bucket. Her first point, I should say, maybe. Good pass into Rango, who will slow it down, get it back to a ball handler, which is Josie Erickson. And Josie crosses the timeline. Oh, tried to get it back to Moore. Now it's a one-on-one after the interception by Warner. And her shot comes up short, but the rebound is there. It looked like Kaylee may have grabbed an arm, and now a foul on the rebound. I saw Coach Lewis kind of pleading her case on that one. And the foul will be on Burbach. Good pass inside, drew a foul. Kurtz picks up the foul. That'll be 3 on Clear Lake. And the second on her, on Kurtz. Kaylee open for 3, and she drains it. Kaylee Moore, her first bucket of the night, and it's a big one. Grantsburg back down by 11. Down by 12 at halftime, so it's kind of just been a stalemate. An answer? Yes! That was Monson for 3. Monson now has 5 points. This one lobbed up to Rango. Rango kicks it back out. An answer to the answer? No. And they're going to call a foul on Rango. She can generally do that, but in this case, Kurtz is almost as tall, if not. I think Ruby's got her maybe by a little bit. So you're not going to be able to just kind of reach over without touching and going over the back. So good call by the official. It's Clear Lake ball. And that's a travel. See that sometimes when they rock the baby, pick up that pivot foot. And Jersey Hicks will inbound the ball. Gets it to Ringo from Moore, and Grantsburg has scored 5 in a row and a timeout called. Ruby Ringo puts in her 6th point, and a timeout called by Grantsburg, and it's a full timeout. The opposite side filling up both sides, the visitors and the home side. On the near side here, it's harder to see, but that's getting filled up as well. See a couple of Leo Chanel jerseys walking in. But yeah, this is a big one in the Lakeland, in the West Lakeland. Whoever wins this one has the driver's seat, has their, what do they say? They control their own destiny. So a big one. Hopefully lots of people come out for both squads, and we have a fun atmosphere here. Talked to Coach Jason Sargent a little bit before this girls' game. We're just talking about the conference and how there's no guarantees. So yes, whoever wins this one will have the upper hand with just one loss. The other team will come away with 2 conference losses. But up and down this conference, there is anybody can kind of beat anybody for the most part. I mean, you're going to have likely outcomes, but you wouldn't put it past anybody at the bottom of the conference to beat somebody from the top of the conference in as far as this year goes. Clear Lake back with the ball. In the lane, kick back out, now back up top. Thought about 3 side steps, and she is fouled. Josie Erickson made it so she didn't make the jump shot there, but going to the line to shoot 2 will be Alyssa Burbach. Free throws pure. Burbach scored the first points of the game. She hit a 3. That's her first tally in the scoring sheet since. And the second free throw is good. Good free throws there by Burbach. Now with 5 points, 33-19. Quite a bit of game left. Last time in Clear Lake, the Warriors held the Pirates to just 22 points. Grantsburg looking to best that, and now a foul. Both of them blew their whistle at the same time. A little chuckle exchange between the referees, and that's the 5th foul on Clear Lake. Josie Erickson will go to the line to shoot 2, and Alyssa Burbach picks up her 3rd foul. I think she's going to come in after this free throw. I think she's going to get subbed out by Warner after this free throw. Josie doing some damage from the free throw line. That's her 4th made free throw out of 5. And yes, Burbach is coming out. 33-20. So Clear Lake has extended their lead by 1 here in the second half. Second free throw is good. Josie Erickson, 5 of 6. And again, it's a 12-point Clear Lake lead. So an even second half, you can say, for Grantsburg. Here's a 3-pointer on the way. That's off the mark, and it will go out of bounds. Just nicked the side of the rim. Karam's out of bounds off of Clear Lake. 33-21. Pirates try to get it here to single digits. Or see if they take a 3. Haven't taken too many. Josie drives in, she's met, and now she's in some trouble. Tries to rip through it, but it's taken away from her, and the loose ball goes to Warner, who will bring it the rest of the way. Underneath, the Karam goes to the Warriors, and that's a block from behind Jersey Hicks, and it lands out of bounds. A lot of commotion underneath. When the dust settles, it's Clear Lake ball, and back into the game will be Shelby Meyer, and she'll check in for Wood. Junior swap there for the Warriors. Up top, Warner inside. And again, we see this. That one is off the mark. Long rebound, and it does go out of bounds, despite Olsen's best effort there to save it. So the Pirates a chance again to cut it to 10 or maybe 9. 10:30 remaining. Rombach. That ball is tipped out of bounds. Meyer. Fired across to the corner. Erickson thought about it. Underneath to Rengo. Rengo loses the handle on the dribble. Clear Lake's done a number on Grantsburg's top scorer. Looks like Grantsburg in a 1-2-2 or a 3-2. Lobbed in quickly, spin move, good. Nice looking shot there and move by Kurtz. Kurtz, first girl in double digits, she has 10. Ball stays with Grantsburg. Casey dribbles across the line, the timeline. Now Hicks. Hicks out of the reach of Rengo. Harley Burton set to check in at the next whistle for Grantsburg. Olsen, short, rebound Rengo. And Ruby will drop it off to Hicks. Rombach will pull it back out. That ball is tipped. Jersey will retrieve. Behind the back goes Jersey and has it knocked away. That was close to being a reach. And she oh, Jersey looked like she kind of mishandled the ball there and caused her to walk. Clear Lake back with the ball. Olsen in the corner, nice dump. They tried to go across the lane, but Josie Erickson there to intercept it. Good read by Grantsburg, and that's a travel on Carly. Good job by Moore to recognize the switch there, and Carly had a bit of an advantage, but took one too many steps and a travel. 2 travels in a row, and now a timeout called by Coach Lewis. Boys game coming up about 15 minutes after the completion of this one. Actually, it'll be a little bit more delayed as they're doing something for the 04-05 state runners-up 20-year anniversary for those guys. I think I see a few of them in the stands or walking in. So we'll wrap this game up quickly because I've got to do a little bit of jockeying for technical stuff between games. I want to get back on the air quickly. So (35-21), and that ball goes out of bounds off of the Warriors. 8:08 left to go. Clear Lake led by 12 at halftime, lead by 14 now. double screen. Lobbed underneath Hicks. Now a bit of a trap. Gets it out to Carly Burton. Carly too strong from the free throw line, and a rebound ripped down by Meyer. Niles, that's a block from Ruby, but it goes to a Warrior. Can't get it to go. And that one is shot and a foul on Rango. Some good offensive activity on the boards for Clear Lake. Shelby Meyer, she probably has 5 offensive rebounds, if I were to guess. That one a little too strong from the line. Burbach back in. Burbach, not Burbach. My name is Ron Bach, not Ron Back. I feel for you, Burbach family. Second free throw, no good. And Burton in some trouble, and the pass is telegraphed. That's what I was looking for, telegraphed. And now a foul from Ruby Rango. I think it might be body this time. Looked like the block up top was clean. Let's see what he says. No, they said she got her on the arm. So 2 more free throws coming up, and that's 4 fouls on Ruby Rango. Could be because she swatted, did that swatting motion, and she just kind of came away with it in disbelief, but. So that would be really rough if Grantsburg loses Ruby Rango to fouls. 1 for 2. For Kurtz, she has 11, leads all scorers. Erickson, some nifty dribbling, and she'll cross the timeline. Quickly over to Erickson, dumps it down. Burton is blocked, but a foul on Kurtz, so Carly will go to the line for 2. Oh, Zach made it home. What a guy. I texted my son, Zach, told him, big game on Friday if you want to go. He didn't think he would make it, but he did, I see. Free throw, no good for Burton. Maybe he'll come up here and do the camera. Nick's heading out to Marshfield to watch Abby gymnastics tomorrow. Good luck to the gymnastics team. And they fight for it, and Ruby retreats on that, otherwise she probably would have picked up a foul. That ball knocked away by Burton. Now a fast break. Haven't seen any of these today. High off the glass. Oh, in and out for more. And now a tie-up between 2 of the stronger girls on the floor tonight. Erickson looking to inbound. That one is kicked. Little bit of a delay on that whistle, I thought. But it was kicked. So they'll reset the non-existent shot clock and try again. Hicks looking. And she will have to lob it in. Crowd gets antsy in those things, but she's looking for something to open up underneath. She's always got the safety valve deep, so never any real issue there. Here's Moore up to Erickson. Josie spinning, good defense. Down 2 more in the corner, back to Josie. Erickson over to Hicks. She'll line one up for 3, no good, and the ball rebounds to where nobody was, and it's out of bounds. Six and a half to go. Solid lead here for Clear Lake, especially taking into account how many shots have fallen for Grantsburg. When Grantsburg had 19 with about 11 minutes to go, I thought, oh, no problem. They'll at least beat their score output from the first game, which was 22. Now it's in a little bit of jeopardy with 6 minutes left to go. Still think they'll get it, but Clear Lake's defense really good, and that offense was nice as well. Warner with her second three-pointer of the night, and it's a 39-21 lead. Hicks in some trouble. And she'll just chuck it forward, and it's nice play by Erickson up ahead. Here's Burton. May have had a little bunny hop there, but they let it go, and she gets the points, her 4th of the night. Underneath, cutting shot is blocked by Rango. Rango's playing with 4 fouls. So she has to be a little bit conservative here. That shot is light, but it was read nicely by Burr. And now a foul off of that. No, is it a foul or a timeout? I think it's going to be a timeout. Yep. Timeout called for Clear Lake, and a 30-second timeout. So this is fun. It's getting exciting. This game is probably decided outside of the final score, but the crowd starting to fill in here for a big game next. These two teams, both boys and girls, play next Tuesday. Each of them have a home game. Clear Lake will be hosting Shell Lake for the first time. That one was colded out. So I'm not sure if this is, wait, that's not right. No, the Unity game for Clear Lake was the one that had to be postponed because of the weather. Grantsburg played Shell Lake on the reschedule. And then Grantsburg is hosting Luck. So Clear Lake hosting Shell Lake, Grantsburg hosting Luck on Tuesday. And here's a turnover. Grantsburg comes up with the ball. Good job by Monson to get back. No fast break here for the Pirates. Ringo from the left corner, elbow. Man, a little coughing attack there, sorry. Up off the glass. Ooh, that was pretty by Burbach. She has 7. That ball popped free. Now more. Ooh, nifty. A little crossover. She'll drop it off to Rango. Rango looking for some space, and then she'll get it out to Hicks. Erickson tries to fire it in. Good reaction there by Meyer. And checking into the game, back into the game, is Kaylin Kurtz. The only senior starter for Clear Lake. And then Taryn Niles will also come in. She's a freshman, so the whole spectrum there as Warner comes out for Clear Lake. Entry pass and a foul. And they're going to give Kaylee credit for the shot there, so she'll go to the line with the clock stopped at 4:04. She'll get to shoot 2. No good on that first one for Kaylee. Kaylee with 3 points on the night. Leading scorer for Grantsburg is Ruby Rango with 6. Second free throw bats around. No, Ruby gets the rebound in position. The shot is up and the touch is good. And Rango has 8. Lobbed, deflected. And Grantsburg will hustle down. 16-point Clear Lake lead with 3:33 left to go. Fairly insurmountable here. Clear Lake's defense has just been really good. I didn't even mark it when Grantsburg got over that 22, but they did surpass their 22 from last game, so there's that. Ball inbounded. Here's Rango. Gets it up top to Erickson. Erickson on the wing. Picks up the dribble, fires it across. Moore doesn't like it. Somebody's probably going to need to put up a 3 at some point. Josie will put up a 2, and it's no good. And sneaking out of there is Burbach with the rebound. 3-on-2 the other way. Tough shot. And she's going to entice the foul from Josie Erickson. Rombach and Renee Rango checking back in. After this, looks like Bryn Olson, and I can't see the number of the other girl for Clear Lake coming in. Free throw is good. Nice soft shot there by Burbach. She has 8. Oh, and it was Violet Wood who came in for Clear Lake. Second free throw, good. (43-25), and the ball is loose, and Casey gets kicked in the head. She does not look happy about it, and they're going to give the ball to Clear Lake as well. So insult and injury on that one. Ball lobbed in. Clear Lake with it. Back out. A little bit of a fumble, but a shot up by Olson. No good. Rebound Burton, and it's knocked out from behind. And it'll be Grantsburg ball, 2:38 to go. No press here now for the Warriors. The damage has been done. Really good defensive club. Rombach for 3. Oh, just a little bit long. The rebound, and it'll stay with Grantsburg. Good effort there by Niles. Can't get it to come back in. Hicks comes in as Burton checks out. Rombach inside. Rango to Rango. Back to Ruby. Back to Renee, back to Ruby. She's going to spin. Oh, couldn't quite get the height on that one. Up ahead, bounce pass into the lane. Good shot. Kaylin Kurtz. Nice move. She has 13, which is right about her average. Well, a little bit over. She's averaging 11.5 a game. Casey, little floater in. Casey Rombach with her first bucket. In, back out, kick to the corner. 3-pointer from Olson, in. Skims over the top of the front of the rim from her, and it's her first points of the night. And now Kaylee Moore. I was kind of looking down, and I looked up, and Kaylee was just motionless on the sideline, but just gathering herself. Kaylee out to Jersey. Minute 20 left to go on this one. Rango lines up the 3, no good. Rebound, Burbach. Here's a fast break for Clear Lake. Olson is blocked. It goes off the bottom of the backboard, and now Rombach comes away with it. Good move. Casey will stop, though, and get it over to Hicks. Hicks open for 3. Got it. Jersey Hicks for 3, and she has 8 points on the night. 48-30, under a minute to go, and a timeout called. Substitutions coming in. Getting number 2, that's Monson, and number 5 in, Nora Burr. They both played a lot in the game. But that was the timeout. 48.3 seconds left to go. And that shot is too hard, but the rebound there again. Kurtz. Nice night for her. 15 points for Kaylin Kurtz. Rango, good ball fake. Jumper, no. Rebound out of bounds. It should stay with Grantsburg, and it does. 27.9 seconds left to go. Here's Ringo. She'll drive, and she'll take a little floater herself. Can't get it to go, and the rebound goes to Clear Lake. Jersey's just going to work on it. 16 seconds left to go. Up ahead, Kurtz steps through, in and out for her. The ball is still free. 8 seconds left to go. Out of bounds. Good luck. Oh, he saw it clearly, or at least he made the decisive motion. It'll be Grantsburg ball. 6.8 seconds left to go. 50-30. Clear Lake comes in and wins pretty big over the Pirates. Here's Moore in the lane. She's blocked at the buzzer. Good. So that was Jersey Hicks. That got her to 10 points. Let's do this scoring really quick. Jersey Hicks with 10. Ruby Rango with 8. 5 points for Josie Erickson. 4 for Carly Burton. And 3 for Kaylee Moore. 2 for Casey Rombach. For the Warriors of Clear Lake, 15 points for Kaylin Kurtz. 9 for Alyssa Burbach, 7 for Shelby Meyer, 6 for Addison Warner, 5 for Anneli Monson, 2 for Violet Wood, and Taryn Niles also had 2. Clear Lake goes to 11-2 in the conference, 14-5 overall. Grantsburg goes to 5-9 in the conference, 6-14 overall, and that is going to do it for this one. The boys game coming up next. We have a whole new stream set up for that one, so you'll be able to find that in about 5 minutes. Let me get that set up, and we'll get that thing going. So for Nick Rombach, safe travels, Nick and family. And my name is Bob Rombach. Thanks for watching high school girls basketball here on We Are Grantsburg, part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody.